Hi, this is Barbara Reese reporting for This Week in East Brunswick. And this week we're very fortunate to have Joan Scaduto, Secretary of the East Brunswick Elks Lodge 2370. Welcome.
Thank you, Barbara. Nice to be here.
Pleasure. So we're going to find out a little bit more about the Elks and your wonderful history of the Elks organization. How did this all begin, the Elks organization?
Well, it's been well over 100 years, probably closer to 150, that it was started by actors. The guy that started it to begin with, his name was Charles Vivian, and he got together with about 5 other guys, and it was a social group. And then one of their members died, and the widow had no money or anything, so they decided to put on fundraisers and all to get started and help this widow of their friend. By the way, they weren't called the Elks then, they were called the Jolly Corks. And they were a bunch of actors, actually. So then their good deeds just went into more good deeds, and it developed. And the first chapter was in New York City, #1, Lodge #1. So, and it took off, and there were many others started throughout the country. So
now we have quite a few here in the state of New Jersey.
we do. We have about 100, a little over 100 lodges, maybe 116, something like that, in New Jersey. And East Brunswick Elks was started in 1967. So in 2017, we'll come up on our 50th anniversary, which will be nice. We're also known as the Lodge on the Lake because we are on Lake Farrington.
Oh, that's beautiful over there.
And we're kind of off the beaten path, but once you find us, everybody loves us.
Now, you're, like you mentioned, you're engaged in many good deeds in the community, and we'd like to share some of those efforts with folks who may be interested in helping with those community projects. You have a program, a lot of programs for youth.
Yes.
You have the hoop shoe. Could you tell us more about that?
We invite children. It's for children between 8 and 13 years old, and each lodge puts on a hoop shoot. And we had quite a few participants that come out. We advertise it, and we give out prizes as a lodge, and then whoever wins the lodge hoop shoot goes on to the district level. Whoever wins there goes to regional. And eventually there's a grand prize winner of the boys, and one for the boys, one for the girls, and they get to go to the Grand Lodge Convention wherever it happens to be that year, which this coming year will be in Houston, Texas.
Oh, nice.
So it's a great opportunity for the kids, and they enjoy it.
So you're trying to reach out to the young people of the
Yes.
community. I understand you also have scholarship programs.
Well, the Elks is only second to the United States government in handing out scholarship money. They hand out a lot of money every year. So we do it on a local level. We do it with our lodge. We do it on a state level, and then it goes on to Grand Lodge. Likewise, those 2 winners, the boy and the girl of the Elks Most Valuable Student Scholarship, get to go to Grand Lodge too. So it's yes,
for them all.
they can get up to $45,000 in a scholarship.
That's very generous of the Elks, very generous. And you're also involved in drug awareness for youth?
Yes, our drug awareness program, our main event in the drug awareness program it's called Peer Leadership Conference. That's the first weekend in February down in Long Branch at the Ocean Place Spa and Resort down there. Each lodge sponsors students to go. We prefer juniors and seniors, and sophomores, juniors, and seniors. And we sponsor them for the weekend. And they bring in speakers from all over, motivational speakers. So, and it not only addresses the dangers of alcohol and drugs, it also addresses the bullying, the peer pressure. So it's an excellent program. A lot of the students that go, they help with the other ones coming in, even after they graduate. So it's been a very wonderful program in the state of New Jersey. We're kind of a front runner in it. About 25 years we've been doing that in New Jersey.
Now, I understand that the lodge is involved in helping veterans from past wars as well as current veterans who are coming back from the front. Could you tell us a little bit about the different programs you offer?
Yes. With veterans, we help the veterans at Menlo Park Home and Lions Hospital. There's 2 picnics that we do as a district in the summer, and the 4th Tuesday of every month is bingo at Menlo Park. So a lot of volunteers from the different lodges go up there. And we also have an adopt a vet program too. So our lodge has a veteran that we have adopted from Menlo Park Home. The Army of Hope is geared to the military who are coming back from the current wars, Afghanistan, Iraq. Those who were wounded, those unfortunately have passed away, we give to their families. There's a big picnic in Lacey Lodge every year in September, and they pull in about $160,000 to help our wounded warriors.
That's wonderful.
And their families. So, yeah.
Very active in that area.
Yes.
And now on the other side, you're also helping those less fortunate in the community through your Feed the Hungry program.
Our lodge has a Feed the Hungry program. We give gift cards and canned goods, groceries to those less fortunate in our community. We feed about 35 to 40 families at Thanksgiving, Christmas, and Easter. And we get a lot of donations from our members. We put on fundraisers for that too.
And you also do fun activities at the lodge, correct?
We do have fun. Yes, we do have fun. We have a New Year's Eve party coming up. We do St. Patty's Day parties. We do Valentine. We usually have something around Valentine's Day. We do picnics in the summer, Memorial Day and Labor Day, Halloween party. Yes, we do try to have fun too in between everything.
So it's a good social atmosphere as well.
Yes, it is. Yes, a lot of good people.
And if someone is interested in becoming more involved and volunteering for the Elks, how can they reach out to you?
Okay, we have a website, eblks.com. They can also go on to elks.org. You hit something about becoming a member, and it'll direct you to our lodge if you're in our area.
Fabulous.
It'll direct you right to our lodge, and it comes to me as the secretary of the lodge.
And I know on Wednesdays you usually have an open house. Is that correct?
Yes, we have wings and things. And it's, you can get burgers and wings and just about a steak too.
Oh my.
And sometimes they have specials, and it's relatively inexpensive. It's pub food.
And a good way to meet everybody.
Yes, it's a good way to meet everybody, yes.
And learn more about your wonderful organization.
Yes.
Well, we thank you for coming in today and telling us about all the good work that you and the Elks are doing here in East Brunswick.
Well, thank you so much for having me, Barbara.
And we thank you for continuing these efforts. This is Barbara Reese reporting for This Week in East Brunswick. Hope to see you soon.